Hello YouTube, this is Josh aka Blue Narwhal Gamer, and this is going to be the drills I've been doing with my 3-point specialist small forward. This commentary will be a little bit different than all my other ones. In this one I won't be necessarily just talking through the whole thing as in what's going on, but instead I will be basically just talking about the drills in this game, what can be improved with it, and how you can actually use the drills to your ability with your my player. And so the first one I'm doing is dribble course. This one's good as long as you have a quick spin move. I'm saying that for one reason and one reason alone. You'll see later on in this. And also you have to have decent ball handling. You can't have like a 25 ball security and a 25 like offhand dribbling, because you need to use both hands for this drill. And also the ball security is really necessary. And the reason why I said you need a spin move, you'll see my next lap around, it's when they have the defender in there. What happens with the defender is you have to beat the defender, and the easiest way to do this is you do a half spin. And a half spin, you just double tap the turbo button, and once you do that, your guy will just basically half spin or push back to the guy and then burst around him, and then you get a wide open lane. You get 200 points for that, plus however many points you get for like time bonus and whatnot. And so that's the easiest thing to do for that. So I'm also saying ball security, because sometimes your guy might just like throw the ball out, and like when you do turbo, so you'll like slow down a little bit, which will be really harmful after a while, because you'll get really annoyed with it, and your guy will basically lose skill points because he is doing a horrible job. And right there, see me, I get gold, but I get +1 stamina, which I don't like at all, because this is a drill. Usually you want your drills to give you something good, like +1 3-point shot, or in this case like +1 speed or layup, or even quickness. But in here I get stamina, which is a very cheap thing, which I'm pretty upset about. And here I press this drill by mistake. Never, ever, 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 I don't know if I said enough, ever do this drill unless your guy is athletic or a very tall center. I'd say it has to be at least 7. Maybe if you're 6'11" or 7 foot if you're athletic, but you have to be very tall to do this drill. See, my guy is very unathletic, so he cannot do this drill. You'll see why. It's because when you go down the court, you basically have two choices. It's to shoot the ball, or basically dunk it to get points, because there's nothing really else. If you try to do a layup, they'll come in to block you, or they'll contest your shot, and you'll basically miss it every time. You can pass it off, but your teammates do an even worse job. I know a ton of times I pass it to them, and they'll try to do, like, they will jump bounds and try to take a shot. They'll pass it straight to the opposite team. This drill is absolutely horrible to do unless, I said previously, you have a really, really, really athletic guy or a very tall guy. You don't always have to be tall, but you have to be very athletic. But I mean, no point guard, no shooting guard would probably be able to do this drill and receive possibly a silver or gold on it, because your whole thing with these drills is trying to get gold, so you get a skill point plus some bonus attributes. Like in this, I wanted to get maybe my layup higher, quickness higher, but I mean, this is an absolutely horrible drill. I think, even though I pressed this drill by mistake, I think it's a great thing to show how bad it is of a drill to do if you are not athletic or you are not a giant on the court. So basically, never do this drill, as I said before, unless you're one of the 2 or 3 things I said, tall, athletic, or basically athletic and tall. If you're athletic and tall, this is a decent drill to do. I mean, there's a lot of drills to do out there. It's not that fun after a while, because you can't play defense. Even like 2-on-3 or 2-on-2 defense is very hard, because you'll be in their lane, you go for the steal, and if you go into replay, I don't think you get replay, but you'll be able to look closely, and you'll see like the ball touches your guy's hand, and then all of a sudden it doesn't count as a steal, and they burst right by you. And what's going to happen is that you're not going to be able to get the stop, which is going to really harm your chances of getting gold or getting any skill points whatsoever. So that's what I'm talking about, that you should really never do this drill. There's a lot better drills out there to do. There's more fun drills. And I don't know. Oh, no, it's not there yet. But I think the best drill to do in this, besides what I did at the very beginning, which is dribble course, was, there's two. I like the shooting. It's basically half court shooting, and you just pick your spots and you shoot it. It's from 2K11. They had that. They didn't have fast break in 2K11, and dribble course is slightly different than 2K11. But also the other great drill, I think I do it next, is called Around the World. It's not the traditional Around the World that most people know, where you pick one spot, you make a shot, you move over a couple feet, you keep on doing that around and around. Instead, what you do is you pass it to 1 of 5 players, point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center, and then you play defense on them. It's a really easy drill, gets your skill points up, and it can be pretty fun. All you need to do is you go up to the guy. You don't even need to jump to contest a shot, and then you'll get skill points. You'll see that later on. But right here, it keeps track of your score. I can't read that completely. I think that says 3 points because I made a 3 earlier with that amazing 3-point shot I used. That's the best 3-point shot. Well, it's the best shot you can choose without buying a shot. So you should probably pick that shot up. I mean, it's a free shot because it's just a generic shot base and shot release. I'm kind of going off track with that. But I mean, I can't stand this drill. I used to have fun with it, but then I tried it with this guy, and I just realized this is a waste. And so basically what I'm saying is, just have fun with your guy. Do better drills. Don't waste your money, or not even money. Don't waste your drill points. I don't even know what to call them, but your drills that you're allowed to do every 2 weeks, which is, but you get 3 for your once your guy starts off. And so yeah, basically you're gonna see I lose the drill. I might have gotten bronze. I can't check for some reason. My computer's not working with me. It's a little slow. I have a Dell. I don't like my Dell. It crashes on me all the time. Yeah, we end up losing. I end up getting bronze. Bronze is horrible. 200 skill points, and that's it. No attributes, nothing. So I was pretty upset about that. But whatever. It's just one drill. I can get 200 skill points easily in a game. I could actually get a lot more than that. I've gotten I think 10,000 skill points in 2K12 in one game, which is actually pretty hard, considering the fact that you only get dynamic goals and basically your objectives and stuff. In 2K11, it'd be a lot easier to get 10,000 skill points, because all you have to do is you get a ton of milestones with a 2 times multiplier, and you're getting at least 10,000. But in this, what I do is I try to get the most things. If you make a lot of shots, you'll see a little drop down thing from underneath your teammate grade, and it'll be like made shot plus 15 skill points, whatever. And so one game I made, I think I made 50 shots with one of my players. Not entirely sure it was 50. No, it wasn't 50. I think it was like 30. Sorry for over exaggerating, but it was crazy. It seemed like every shot was dropping, so I got tons of skill points for that. I know I once hit 25 3-point shots with one of my players. Yeah, it sounds very unrealistic, but it was true. I could probably get a picture of this for you if you want to see it. But I was just using a 3-point specialist small forward. Point guard. It was really easy, and I actually got 25 threes in one game, which is pretty crazy to think about. I think I only scored like 80 points that game, because everything I did was I just shot from the 3-point line, and then every once in a while I'd drive to the basket, get a couple fouls. So I don't remember exactly how many points I got, but I remember 25 threes. Yeah, I still didn't get that objective, shoot 100% from the 3-point line. And so right here you'll see me playing the Around the World. It's really fun to do, really simple to get skill points off of. You'll see me, all I do is I just pass the ball to them, go up to their face. I don't jump, because if you jump in this, most likely they're going to shoot it. They're going to miss it, because I don't think they make it at all in this, unless they're next to the rim. And so all they do is they shoot it, they get the rebound, because you're further away from the ball, and they get a layup, which is really annoying. So that's why you'll never see me jump on this. And if I do, it's usually by mistake, or it's me thinking I can actually block the defender. I've blocked people that have really slow shot releases and such, but I mean, this isn't the best thing to do is jump. I mean, this is the best drill to do if you want skill points quickly, and if you want attributes, and your guy has a decent, not overall, but has a decent, crap, I just lost my train of thought. And so, but, I mean, this is a great to do. It wasn't 2K11. I like how 2K12 added a lot of drills. Really fun. And, this drill doesn't give you too many unique points, I'd say. But, I mean, it's a great drill to do if you just have some extra time. And, thanks for watching, and tune in next time.